Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. This is Victoria yet again with another James Charles palette video. I did want to play with this a little more today since I haven't played with color in a hot minute, meaning 3 days. And yeah, if you like this look and if you're interested in how I got it, then just keep on watching. Alrighty, I figured today I'd just use Little Miss James here, do something fun because I haven't been able to in a few days because I've been working the morning shift, which sucks. But yeah, let's just get into it. I'm going to start out with this red shade right here. Don't know what it's called, don't care. But I do really like this color. I'm going to take this on a Sonia Kashuk brush. I don't know. You are a knockout. It's from one of her old sets. I believe this is like a discontinued brush, and it's really scratchy, so I don't know that I recommend it, but because it's so scratchy, it kind of blends well, so I don't know. But I'm just going to take the red here and really build that in the crease of my eye. Oh my. Somehow I'm so much messier when I start filling, so this eye may be like a total disaster. We shall see. I already have primed my eyes with the Catrice Prime and Fine eye base. And I looked on the Ulta website, or on the app when I was trying to link it for a video, and it wasn't there. So I linked the brightening one instead, but I'm like, is this one like getting discontinued or what? So I guess I'm gonna have to try the brightening one eventually and see if that one's the same, but I don't know, I really like this one. I'm gonna be really sad if they discontinue it because it's my Urban Decay dupe. But yeah, just building this up in here, looking a little crazy. We will clean up on like the intersection here eventually, but it doesn't really matter that much right now. I'm gonna take this Morphe brush. It just says Morphe on it, but it's just a fluffy brush, and I'm gonna take the like mac and cheesy sort of color right here, the orange shade, and I'm going to buff that out above the red. Okay, I'm pretty happy with how that looks. So now I'm going to take this Luxie mini tapered 121 brush, and I'm going to take a mixture of the brown shade here and then the like really deep plum color. And I'm going to start putting this on the outer V. I am going to build that slowly and then add a black in. So I'm going to start with those two mixed, and then I'm going in with only the purple, and then I'm going to build that up with a black. So that is what I'm doing here. Okay, I'm happy with that. So now I'm going to cut the crease with my P. Louise eyeshadow base. This is in Rumor Zero. This is just a completely white base. I'm going to take it on this Morphe flat brush. It's from one of the sets. It has the big letters on it. I don't know what it's called, but I do like the brush. So I'm going to use that for my cut crease today with that base here. And what I'm basically doing is pressing and swiping down really fast so that I get more of a crisp line. Oh, I messed up. Oh, I messed up. Okay, we'll just keep on keeping on here and fix her later. And then I'm just gonna blend out the end section with my finger here. And then up here where we messed up, I'm just going to take this little fluffy brush from BH Cosmetics. This is the number 7 brush, and I'm just going to, this has some black on it, but I'm just going to blend out up there and hopefully get that fixed. I'll have to re-go over it anyway, but I want it to not be all the way up there, so. I am going to take this brush from the Vintage Cosmetics Company. This is step 1 for the money brush, and I'm going to take the lime green in the palette. This one is a little tricky to work with even on the lid, so I'm going to pack that on first with the brush, and then I will probably have to go in with my finger because it just doesn't, I don't know, it does weird things on the brush, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, now I'm going to go in with my finger in that shade, pack it on. And then on the outer corner here, I'm going to place some blue. I'm going to mix these 2 blues in the palette. Oh god. This one and the one above it, these 2. And I'm just going to place those kind of where the green and the other shades meet. And I'm going to use that same brush that we used to pack the color on the lid to do that. Just going to place this right here. Some issues have been created. Alright, I'm going to go in with this brush again in that deep purple shade and just, I'm gonna try to fix this. I don't know what happened. This side looks so much better. Help. A little better. And I'm gonna go in with that little tiny brush we used to fix our issues. Well, tried to fix our issues up there. And I'm just gonna place the black on the outer corner a little more. Really deepen that up and shape everything. Alright, the 2 eyes look different, but I don't know that I can do anything more to salvage this eye. So I'm going to do my base and just have that sped through on camera, and then we will come back and do the lower lash line. So see you in a second. But I don't want this love to feel like a battlefield, a battlefield. Alright, so we're back. I've jammed hardcore to some Camp Rock, some One Direction. My favorites, my normals. So pardon the craziness that went on in that part. But I'm gonna finish up the lower lash line now. I did end up correcting this, I think, enough. I blended a little more of some of the darker shades on top. I just think the matte colors in here can be a little tricky to work with sometimes. Sometimes with the P. Louise base as well, it can be a little difficult with things like this. So not a big deal. I think I fixed it enough to the point where I'm not upset. So for the lower lash line, we're probably not going to do anything crazy, just smoke it out quite a bit. I think I'm just going to go in with the red first, right here, and oh god, and I'm just going to take that on my hands are so dirty, Royal & Langnickel MD eyeshadow brush. I got this brush at Walmart, by the way. I really like it actually for like lower lash line. It's really good for packing things, packing color. She works well. Also, what you saw me use earlier was the Laura Geller Baked Body Frosting. This is just a body bronzer, and I use it to self-tan. I don't like having to deal with the patchiness of a self-tanner, so I like something that just wipes off at the end of the day. I know my hands and my arms and everything are pale still, but I don't really care. I just like to look tan on my face. So, would recommend if you're lazy like me and don't actually like to self-tan, but like to look tan. It's awesome, so. And then I'm going to take this step 2 for the shadow brush from, what's this, from the Vintage Cosmetics Company. I'm going to take that like mac and cheesy color that we already used on in the crease on the upper lash line. I'm just going to tap that off and buff out this red here. I didn't think I would get a lot of use out of these brushes initially when I got them in my BoxyCharm, but I actually really like them. I've changed up my makeup techniques a lot lately, and I end up liking these sort of brushes, and I never used to use them, but they work out really well for me now. And then I'm going to take the brush we used earlier with the red on it, and I'm just going to smoke it out even more a little bit. I'm not adding any extra product. This is just stuff that was on here from the top, because I like a really smoky lower lash line. You may not, that's fine, but you're wrong. And I love it. So, and then I'm going to take this like flat definer sort of brush from Alamar Cosmetics, and I'm just going to take the black in there and really press that into the lower lash line. This brush is kind of crusty because I've had black eyeliner on it for like weeks. I really need to clean brushes, but I just don't feel like it, honestly. And I'm just going to keep that on the outer corner there. And then I'm going to take, what should I use on the lower lash line? I guess I'll go with this brush. This is a BH Cosmetics number 8 brush. This is from the, I think this is from the Festival collection. And it's sort of like a pencil brush. And I'm just going to take the deep purpley brown in there and use that to buff out the outer corner a little more. And then just to buff out even further, I'm going to take this middle shade here and this Morphe brush. The ones that don't have names on them are all my favorites. It's just sort of pointy like this. I'll see if I can find it and link it below. And then I'm just gonna smudge that out just a little bit more on here. And like connect it. Then for the inner corner, I'm definitely not doing a neutral color because that's just not really my speed these days. I'm going to take this little Sonia Kashuk pencil brush here and take like the metallic blue shade in here. This is actually
exactly what I did.
Really?
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
She's a liar. Anyway. I'm gonna take this shade, and I might add a little bit of this one if I feel like I need to on top, but I don't know. I'm feeling more like I need some blue on the inner corner, and this is one of the metallics that I actually like in this palette. Not all of them are my favorite, but I do enjoy this one, so I'm gonna take that on the ears. And yeah, I'm gonna take a little bit of that. I think it's called Beam. I'm gonna add a little bit of that on top.
It's definitely not called Beam.
I don't know what it's called.
The Jaclyn Hill one's called Beam.
Oh. They're both from Morphe. And yes, I'm gonna do that. I think this is what I'm doing for the eyes. So I'm just gonna add some black liner, some mascara, and some lashes. I'll let you know what those are when I get to them. And then I'll come back for the finished look. Alrighty, thank you for watching. So that is the video with yet another James Charles look. I'm sure you've seen a million of them by now, but I still wanted to play with it a little more since I do own it. So if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and like and subscribe for me personally, because obviously you liked the video. And then you can comment down below if you have any requests, if you want to see more with this video. We are thinking of filming a series. I don't know what to call it, so if you have any ideas, actually, I'll take from you guys. We want to do like a series, like a palette bingo series, but not like when you have one palette and you choose eyeshadows from the palette, but like you bingo the palettes and then you choose from there. Does that make sense? I hope it does. So if you have ideas for that besides palette bingo, because that's a little misleading, then I would love to hear those in the comment section. You can also follow us at Twintorials on Instagram. We post like every day on there. And yeah, that completes the video. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.